This has got to be one of the worst feelings to wake up to. When you forget to go get coffee. Shit. It's been a few weeks since I've talked to you guys. Thank you for all the new people who have joined. Super excited to have you on board. I've just been super busy, and I hate that excuse for not creating videos, but I've been working on the weekends, which just hasn't allowed me the time to create like content that I feel like aligns with what I have been creating and the stuff that I feel like a lot of you guys are on this channel for, which is like adventure stuff with the van. Today is not really an exception to that. I just get these like absolute urges when I don't create for myself in a while to go create. So I'm essentially just documenting my day today, and it's starting off with me having to work in the morning. It's Saturday morning right now, like 7:30 in the morning. And I have to go shoot some interior design photos for a few hours at this designer place up the road here in Park City. But as you guys saw, I didn't have any coffee, which I just totally forgot. And there's nothing worse than waking up thinking about to make a cup of coffee and then not making a cup of coffee. So I have to go grab some coffee at the Starbucks probably, and then go shoot some photos for a few hours. I'm also meeting up with a friend down in Salt Lake City, and then while I'm there, I might hit up the camera shop, and then from there, it's kind of like open game. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I wanna go camp somewhere in the van, at least for the night. So maybe we'll see what we get ourselves into. But for now, let's go grab a coffee and go take some photos. I'm not even a fan of Starbucks coffee. I don't even think it's that good. I have to get the light roast because like their darker medium roast just tastes like straight acid to me. I say, can I get a large light roast? They go, what they say, like, oh, a venti blonde? I'm like, yeah, I guess, just a large light roast coffee, please. Thanks. Oh. All right, made it to the home up here in Deer Valley. It's a beautiful place. I drove right past it because it was so big. I was like, this cannot be the place, but this is it behind me. So little business tip, always come early, never be on time. Even if it's just a few minutes early, it just shows so much more about how much you care, your passion, and just like the extra effort. You know, if you get here, if you're supposed to be here at 8 and you get here at 8, it's like by the time you actually start working for it where you need to go, you're already late. So by coming 10 minutes early, it just gives you a little more time to figure out the lay of the land. It allows you to get lost for a minute. Just like shows people that little extra effort, like, hey, you made sure you were on time on a Saturday morning at 8 a.m. All right, they gave me the garage code. Let's see if this works. Hey. Wow, this place is stunning. I just love the layout, the feel of it, like the white, super modern little office over there. Master bedroom, there's still the stuff on the carpet. Check this out. Beautiful. Look at how clean it is. All the lights came on as I walked in here. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. This is the designer that I'm shooting for, Heather Osmond with Osmond Designs. I'm shooting most of these on my 5D Mark IV with a Canon 24mm f1.4 lens. This is a lot different than like real estate photography. Real estate, you're trying to get the entire room and just essentially document room to room, stand in this corner, and show the space. Interior design, you're focusing on the design that Heather did and not the actual house as a whole. So I like the 24 because it's not super wide like a 16. And you're gonna start to get some distortions and bowing when you go that wide. For bathrooms, a 16 might be useful, but for most of my stuff, I'm gonna use this 24mm because it just seems to be like the perfect focal length. It's wide, but not wide to give you distortion. So that's my go-to. I have an 85 for more detailed shots when we get to that point, and a little remote to trigger my shutter. So I think that stuff went pretty well. The house was huge. It was like a $4 million house, like I said, up in Deer Valley. And the builders and like the designers started showing up to let people into the property around like 9:30. So I didn't have like a ton of time, but I think I nailed like the kitchen, the living room, the master bedroom, things like that. I'll throw in some of those photos right now. Okay, so we're gonna go down to the valley, Salt Lake City. I don't necessarily go down there all too much, but I'm meeting a friend that I haven't seen in a long time. We're gonna grab some brunch and then hit the camera store up. So on to Salt Lake City. It's a beautiful day here. There's a lot going on up here in Park City. There's like a walk to end Alzheimer's or something right now. So it's pretty packed right now. It's a 11 o'clock right now, and by now I've usually had like 2 meals, about to eat lunch, and I haven't had a single thing to eat yet. I've just had that Starbucks coffee that we got this morning, so I am super ready to eat. I don't really like brunch because I just feel like it's like an awkward thing. Like I'm just gonna eat either breakfast or lunch. Man, it was super great to see an old friend. You know, it's like one of those times where you just like forget everything, like no phones. Obviously didn't bring the camera in there. We didn't even forgot to order basically. Like we just kept talking. So super sick. And it reminded me of something last night, just from what we were talking about. Like I saw so many stars out last night. So I did a quick Google search about the moon phase right now. And it's not complete new moon, which is where there's no moon and like total darkness, but we're pretty close, which gave me the idea for tonight to do something with that and some astrophotography possibly, and do a hike that's like within my area and then camp out in the van just in my backyard, like 10-15 minutes away. So I'm kind of stoked that that idea came to me, and it just comes from doing stuff and from creating and things like that. Like whenever you're out of ideas, sometimes I just pick the camera up and just start recording stuff, and then stuff just starts flowing naturally from there. So I'm really stoked that I found something that would kind of cap off the day and night with, and bring back full circle to something like more adventurous. This is honestly my favorite place in Park City. Like it's literally a 10-minute drive from all of the commotion down in the city, and you come up to this place, and like the sun is just setting basically in this whole field and forest of aspen trees surrounded by the mountains. It's literally one of my favorite spots. It's always super quiet, just like really tranquil. We have like an amazing little sunset going on right now. Let's see what we can shoot right now. So like I mentioned earlier, and if I looked at the right like databases, the moon is not very prevalent tonight, so there's a lot of stars out. However, there's also like Heber, Midway, just like some of the surrounding towns in the valley below, so there's like a little light pollution. So what I'm trying to say is the skies aren't super dark, but anyways, I came out here because I love shooting the stars, as some of you may know if you've seen some of my time lapses and stuff. So I'm gonna set another one up outside and let it go for as long as I can, because there's a period basically from now before the moon rises around like 12:31 in the morning. So if I can shoot about 3 to 4 hour time lapse of the stars like before it gets super bright because of the moon, I think that'll be pretty cool. Good morning, guys. Absolutely spectacular night of sleep up here. The phone says it's 44 degrees, but it doesn't feel like that at all. But we are up quite a bit, maybe 8,000-9,000 feet. Looks like we had a little visitor in the middle of the night come in. There's us. Days are obviously getting shorter up here. Something just so serene about just being out of kind of your comfort zone. When you wake up, you can make a cup of coffee right away, and it's warm. Everything's easy, you know. And then as soon as you're in the van, not that stuff isn't easy and life isn't easy. It's just different. And I just love the change of pace. I just love it. And I think it's important to note that I drove literally 10 minutes away from where I live, and I'm in a place like this. I know I'm incredibly lucky and blessed that I live in a place that like this and allows me to experience such unique places. But I think it is important to note that like you don't necessarily have to be going 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours away just to adventure and explore. You can literally do it right in your own backyard. You just have to look hard enough and really want to do it. And for me, it's all about the experience, you know? So this little night trip wasn't even about where I was. I've been up here, you know, more times than I can count. But it was just the fact that I was in my van, I was able to watch the sunset, watch the stars last night, sleep in my van, and not wake up here. The sun is rising just over that hill right there. It's casting an awesome light on the trees on this side. So I think I'm gonna get the drone up for just one last little sunrise flight here before the day gets started. So I wanted to thank you guys for watching another episode of my videos. Not the most exciting video or even well put together video, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I love talking to you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.